Hey guys, how's it going? It's me. Well, it's the end of VidCon day 2. Well, it is for me. I came home early tonight. It's actually almost midnight right now, so it is kind of a little bit early. But I had such an amazing night. I literally met everybody that I was missing. Ben Hughes, I finally found. Matt G, I finally got my picture with him. I literally saw every single YouTuber that I wanted to see. I got to see and I got to take pictures with, and it was great. I'll link all the pictures down below so you can check out all the pictures of all the amazing people I met. But I want to talk about one person in particular. Um, I talked a little bit about him in yesterday's vlog. Um, his name is Sawyer Hartman. He is the most amazing guy I've ever met. He's so real. I can just tell that he has a really really sweet soul. Um, and I just came from hanging out with him. You know, we were hanging out at the Hilton and stuff like that. And he was poor guy. He was so drunk. He was so drunk, but he was a fun drunk. He wasn't like an asshole drunk, thank God. But we were hanging out. You know, it was a wonderful time and whatnot. He really is a great guy. If you don't know who he is, you really should find out and subscribe to him because he's a really really wonderful guy. He's such a good personality. He's really really sweet, really really funny, and really really outgoing. So if by any chance, if he's watching this, which probably very not likely, I just want to tell you, you're awesome. And so is his friend Brandon, his best friend Brandon. He's a really nice guy too. They're both really nice guys. But and it's just like I just felt um, a connection with him as a person. And I decided to go outside of my comfort zone for once, which I usually don't do very often. And when I was saying goodbye to him, I asked him if it was okay if I kissed him on the cheek, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." So I did, and he's so silly. He jumps back and he's like, "Wow, that was the greatest kiss I've ever had." I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Wow." I mean, it was just so he's just so charming. He really really is a charming personality. You know, because he totally didn't have to do that at all. You know, he could have just let me do it and walk away. He didn't have to make a huge production out of it. And the other funny thing about this that I didn't even realize until afterwards, until after I was walking away heading back to the hotel, I realized that at that moment when I hugged him to say goodbye and I was whispering in his ear if I could kiss him. I didn't realize at that point in time that John Paula, Ryan Lewis, and Jory Karen were standing in this line right behind us to get into some VIP party and probably saw the whole thing. And I'm just like, oh, great. What are they going to think of me after this? I'm hoping they'll probably think I was just drunk and leave it at that. But of course, if they're watching this video, then I'm totally fully exposed. But but either way, I just thought that was just a funny coincidence. And I didn't even think about it until, like I said, until like 5-10 minutes after it happened. I went, wait a minute. Right before I did that, I remembered saying hi to Jory because he was standing in the line. So he was very sweet. Um, I also met the characters from My Music. So awesome meeting them. They're all such a great group, and I got to meet Benny and Rafi again, which was cool. I love those guys, especially Benny. Um, I mean, they really are just amazingly sweet guys. They really, really are, and they work really, really hard. You know, for the kind of stuff that they put out. I mean, those guys work their asses to the bone. And, bleh. I was trying to find my autograph book, but I think I left it in the other room. I'll be right back. Don't be too bored. I'll be back in just a second. Coming back. Yay, I hope you enjoyed looking at my shitty little hotel room. Okay, this is my autograph book. It's a Disney autograph book. And, I mean, I figured since it's tradition, I'm just eating my leftover sandwich here, so. Because I could only eat half of it. Okay, my first autograph in here. Rhett and Link. I actually did not get their autograph last year. So that was actually kind of cool that I got that. And then over here is William. He's that kid from Kids React. He's funny. He was a funny one. Now, this page here, I just think it's so funny how sometimes some of the YouTubers signed on the same page. Like if you look up in the corner there, that's where Raffi signed for himself and Millie. And down here is Ian and Anthony, a.k.a. Smosh. They were really nice. They actually remembered me from last year. I couldn't believe that because I said, hey, remember I came up to you in BJ's and I didn't know who you were and I looked like a complete fucking retard. And they laughed and they were like, oh yeah, I remember you, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, wow. That's one other thing I find that totally blows me away is these YouTubers remember me. You know? And I mean, and it's not like YouTubers I've seen like 20 times. I mean, like big fucking YouTubers that I met once, like a year ago. You know? Okay, on this next page, I have four different signatures on this page here. Up here in the corner, I have hip hop from My Music. Over here is Dane Bow. Over here is Indie from My Music, and down here is Idol from My Music. And then on my next page here, I have What the Buck. He was really awesome. I absolutely adored Michael Buckley. Such a great guy. And then on this page, these were the Norman Tweeter people. The ones who do Drawing with Bill. So I got an autograph from Phoebe and Bill. And Bill's so cute. He says, I hate my life. I love to drink. Bill. I think that's what it says. Yeah, it says, I hate my life. I love to drink. Bill. It's very funny. And Phoebe wrote, Dear Janet, stay happy, Phoebe. And then on this next page here, this is Soundly Awake, otherwise known as Nick. He was a really, really nice guy. I really didn't know who he was until I saw him in videos with Megan Tonjes. And then I started watching him and stuff. He's actually a really nice guy. Now, it's funny. I have this signature right here. But I have no idea who wrote this. I have no idea who wrote that. So, and that's been bugging me ever since. And this is Raina from My Music. She's Metal's daughter. And this one right here is Scene from My Music. I had all the My Music people sign my book too. And on this page, there's 3 members of My Music signed on this page. I have lovely Mr. Intern 2 who said have an average day. And then right over here was Dubstep. And the cute thing is he doesn't even write in English. He writes in his gibber language or whatever. And he doesn't even write his actual name, which I think is hilarious. And then up over here Whoops. The page got turned. And right over here is where Techno signed. Then over on this next page was where I got Benny and Rafi to sign again. I mean, I really only meant for Benny to sign because Rafi had signed on the other page, but they both signed it, which was really nice. And we took a really cute picture, the three of us together, which was really cool. Oh, and this one right here is Ethan Newberry. I was so happy to finally meet him. I really was. I absolutely adore him. He is such a sweet, wonderful guy. And this one right here, this is what Sawyer wrote in my book. I mean, it's like he wrote just like all this crap. He wrote, "To Janet, I love you, from Sawyer, XOXO." God, I'm trying to read this. Something, love from... I can't even read that. If anybody can translate what that says down at the bottom, please leave it in the comments, because I have no clue. But it's still really cute. And this signature right here is Caleb. He was a nice guy. And I'm trying to think. And then of course, I actually arranged for this last signature to be on the last page. I actually had Metal autographed right next to Tinkerbell, just because I thought it was fucking hilarious. So, basically, at this point, I have a few more pictures to upload. Because I forgot I just got that picture with Matt G too. But I'm gonna be uploading some more pictures, so that'll be a good time. So I'm gonna be doing that like right now. And meeting Shane Dawson today was so surreal because unfortunately we didn't have a whole lot of time to spend with Shane, which kind of sucked. You know, because there were so many people coming, and we couldn't take pictures with our own cameras. So that really sucked. I really didn't like that. So I went up to him, and I was like, realizing that I wasn't going to have a whole lot of time to talk to him. So I kind of like, I just went up to him, gave him a hug, and said, and told him about how I've lost 95 pounds and how he inspired me. And I gave him my heart necklace, my heart necklace, my necklace with the key on it. And I said, here, this is the key to my heart. I just want you to know that that you inspire me, you know. And I also thought this was excruciatingly gay, and I know how you love shit like that. And he laughed, and he absolutely loved it. He absolutely loved it. And he hugged me again, and we took a picture and stuff like that. So that was really, really awesome. Really awesome. And then after you were done taking your picture with Shane, Shauna was down there, and oh girl, she's so crazy. I walked down there and I was like, Shauna, what's up? I was like coming right at her, you know, and she's like, what? You coming at me? You coming at me? And I was just like, I started getting a little scared. I was like, don't kill me, you know. But she was like, nah, I'm just playing, you know. So I got a really cute picture with her and stuff. The other cool thing is that Jared was there too. I was really psyched about getting to meet Jared because I adored Jared. I think he's really sweet. So I met Jared too. And Lauren. Lauren was there too. But basically today is the last day of VidCon. And tomorrow is the Disney day. So that should be a lot of fun. Sawyer actually said he's going to be there. He said to tweet him and that we'd go on some rides together. So I'm just like, ooh. I'm just trying to think, what ride would I want to go on with this guy? I'm kind of thinking Haunted Mansion would probably be a good one. Haunted Mansion would totally be a good ride to go on. Or if we're in California Adventure, California Screaming, one of those two. But I mean, I pretty much want to go on anything he'd want to go on, you know. But yeah, I mean, I literally, I met everybody that I wanted to meet, pretty much. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off now. I gotta start getting my shit together because I gotta leave. I have to check out tomorrow. But I'll keep y'all posted on what's going on. All right. So take care.